Hi everyone, good morning. It's Daniel Chin, the author of the Manifested Millionaire book. Now, I keep showing you this book because one thing which is really important that I'd like to talk about today, and I'll see it, near the end or in a few minutes. But when it comes to really achieving wealth and success, in really and truly, it really is in the way how you are thinking. And you have probably heard me said it before, and it sounds very simple, but when I received the call, this was 2 days ago, from a good friend, and when the question was asked, what were the average property prices in Hamilton, Ontario today? And I said, well, for 2 apartments, you're looking at about close to 600,000 now. Property prices have risen a lot, even in these times, with how things are happening with the very low inventory, low interest rates, and also pent up demand. So more demand than supply. And of course, the cost of borrowing is very cheap. Now, over 5 years ago, or just over 5 or probably 6 years ago, property prices, that same property in that same property address was about 200,000. So, but at that point in time, I would say to allow a lot of people to buy, right? Because buy and hold was really the right way of how I was thinking, and seeing what was happening in Hamilton and how all the money was being poured in, and of course, for where the developments and all those, infrastructure that was being built in Hamilton, which contributed to the growth of the city and of course the growth in these real estate prices. So it really had me thinking, right? And I said, it really is in the way how you're thinking. So if you imagine, how long does it take you to save $1 million? So if you break it down, if you are able to save after you pay your bills and living expenses and rent, etc., and you're saving probably $1,000 a month, in 1 year, which is 12 months, you save about 12,000. In 2 years, that's about 24,000, right? About 24,000. So in 40 years, you will save about 480,000. That will take you the more than the rest of your life to save 1 million. So the answer is really that you have to start thinking about investing in for like I always say, it's faster, it takes less time, right? Or it's faster to make money than to save money, if that makes sense. So saving money takes you a longer time, but if you invest that capital, right, and you probably heard the power of compound interest, and it compounds over a 10 or 20 year time period, then that is the power of how the money grows. And you probably heard it, 1 penny turns to 2 to 4 penny to 8, and then it compounds, and over 30 days it's like over $1 million something dollars. So you have to think big and not be afraid to execute. And that is pretty much the message in this video today, because a lot of people, they think, oh well, they don't know how to do it and this and that. But if you really take some time out of your day and really think about, okay, what is the goal, which is what I want to talk about in the Manifested Millionaire book. Setting your goals, like what is the goal you set out for yourself, and designing that plan such that you can work towards achieving that goal. And all this stuff sounds very simple, but that's how I was thinking about 5-6 years ago when I started and I was designing my plan on how to create wealth in real estate. And certainly that is how the thinking was. And then you execute on it. So certainly investing or investors, or in fact even entrepreneurs, it really is a different way of thinking. So there's a saying by, what Gary Vaynerchuk said. He said, it's not what you're doing 9 to 5, it's what are you doing from 6 p.m. to 2 in the morning, right? After you work. So it's really spending those extra hours on creating your life, designing your life, on how to invest your money or find ways to have multiple streams of income, and also enjoying the process and enjoy doing it. Because certainly everything when it comes to making money, right, no one says it was easy. It certainly has to do with a lot of things such as perseverance and ambition, which I mentioned in previous videos, and it in the way how it is you're thinking to get there, right? It really is in the way how you're thinking, and you absolutely have to believe in what you're thinking and be very passionate in what it is you set yourself out to do. Because the whole process, the whole journey, it ain't going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. There's going to be difficulties, setbacks, all these things. But hopefully it's something you enjoy, and you will find that drive to keep going forward, right, through it all. And when you persevere, yes, it's very beautiful at the end, and that's where you achieve success, whether if it is wealth, your health, or anything else that you set yourself out to achieve. So really, the three things is you have to think very big and believe in what you're thinking as well. And then you have to execute on it, right? Do whatever it takes to execute on it. And then the third thing is, right, your goals. What are your goals that you set in life? And those things are very strong and it's very powerful, and that's how that's the difference between the ones who didn't achieve things, or didn't get, like the person who called me 2 days ago, and didn't take the action, and then the difference between those who really took the action. And if you have bought real estate 10-20 years ago, then you're probably a very happy person today, because due to property values and prices have risen tremendously in Toronto, in Hamilton, and all different real estate markets, you're probably a very happy person right now. So I would leave you with this quote. There's a Chinese quote that says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time to plant a tree is now. So I'll leave you with that, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. So have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much.